Well, the Supreme Court has upheld the victory of Rotimi Akeredolu in the latest governorship election in Ondo State. The majority judgment delivered by 4 of the 7-member panel dismissed the appeal by Eyitayo Jegede and the People's Democratic Party on the grounds that it was incompetent. While the party has released a statement saying it rejoices with the government and people of Ondo State, but the PDP has commended the dissenting judges for agreeing with it that Governor Buni cannot hold 2 executive positions at the same time.
What the 3 justices held essentially is that by virtue of Section 183 of the Constitution, not just an act, that a person cannot be a governor and also be the chairman of a party, whether caretakership or whatever, at the same time. So it is a wrong decision for the party to not only breach the Constitution, but to breach its own Constitution and then breach the guidelines set for the election. Now, with respect to the decision, the majority decision, all they said essentially was that Mai Malabuni ought to have been joined as a party. You cannot join a person against whom you laid no allegation. We made no allegation against Mai Malabuni.
The Supreme Court have not said that a sitting governor should not preside over the affairs of the party. Don't forget, the majority decision stands and not the minority decision.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're joined now by our Director of News, SUMNER, SAMBO. Thank you so much for joining us. So, would you say that this Supreme Court judgment, puts an end to the contentions, or are there other underpinnings to all of this? What are the likely fallouts?
Well, on the matter of Ondo State, it has come to an end. There's a conclusion of that matter. But the bigger issue here is that political watchers are actually surprised by what happened at the Supreme Court. A 4-3 judgment, just like it happened between late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and President Muhammadu Buhari after the 2007 presidential elections. Now, in this, we are seeing the Supreme Court split. 7 judges, 4 for Akeredolu, 3 for Eyitayo Jegede.
Close shave.
Yes, very close shave. But what came out of it there is that the dissenting judges actually said that the sitting governor violated Section 183 of the 1999 Constitution, which says that a sitting governor cannot hold any other executive position or be employed elsewhere, just like Section 138 of the 1999 Constitution also prevents a president from holding any other executive position within the time frame he was elected in office. So he or she must have been elected for 4 years. Within that 4 years, don't take any other job. Now we have an APC national chairman holding the position of governor, and then holding the position of national chairman of the APC. Coincidentally, the APC constitution itself actually says that no one who is holding an executive position should also emerge as an executive of the party.
So how did all of this happen?
So the 3 dissenting judges actually said that the APC violated the federal constitution, the ground norm governing the country, and then even its own party's constitution. But in this instance, because Governor Mai Malabuni was not part of the suit, there was no how these issues could be brought forward. But also think of it, there's no how Mai Malabuni could also have been joined in the suit. Why? Because he's a sitting governor who enjoys immunity. So that's the challenge. So if he wasn't a sitting governor, of course, the issues would have been different. But he's a sitting governor, and then he enjoys immunity. Then if you listen to what Ni Akintola was also saying, he was like, there is no issue now. Because the judges, the majority judges, 4 of them have said that this judgment should be carried through. But if that's the case, what now happens? Because it's a time bomb. This means that if other candidates that may be nominated by APC, whether at local government election or at state level election or national, there may be a big challenge there.
Now so that's why
it means that the APC needs to hurriedly hold a national convention at the moment.
That's where I want to go to, because 4 said yes, 3 said no. Now you are talking of the 3 that said no. But one would wonder the basis for the 4 that said yes, whether there's a place that makes them say yes that will that counteracted what the three that said yes talked up, which of course made them give the judgment to...
It's simply that Malabuni was not
joined.
a party. He was not joined in the suit. So if he was joined in this suit,
might have been a different story.
It may have been a different
Let's talk
story.
about Umoji.
But also, see the contradiction also. Yeah. He is also holding an executive position that makes him to have immunity.
Let's talk about what's happening in Anambra State.
Complicated.
Again. I said it 3 times. Courts of coordinate jurisdiction. Why does it keep happening? Why does it keep running to courts that have the same coordinate jurisdiction? Umoji, I'm talking about Umoji and Chukwuma Soludo, another judgment against Soludo.
Yes, in Owerri this time around. The last judgment we had, which was last Monday, was from Oka. And today we are having another judge actually saying that Umoji should be fielded as the candidate of ABGA, because this same judge is saying that Jude Okeke is the rightful acting national chairman of ABGA, that Edozie Njoku was removed after the former Victor Oye had been set aside. Now, in all of this now, it gives room for INEC to now sit down and await another judgment from either a court of appeal or it uses discretion to actually exclude this party.
Why
because
are they not even going to
a lot
the
of people have
appeal
been
court?
saying that it's an abuse of court processes.
Yeah.
So it means that even the Soludo group can actually go to another high court again and get another judgment. So you may have like 4, 5, or 6 court judgments from the same court of coordinate jurisdiction. And that's why you are saying
whether the courts don't have their standards.
That's why we need the chief judge of the Federal High Court, both at the federal level and then at the state, to actually sanction some of these judges who actually bring, because this judgment should actually, these cases should be brought together, and then one judge will just take care of those cases, and then it will be all. And if anyone is dissatisfied, he or she should go to the Court of Appeal. We are now wondering why they are not going to the Court of Appeal, but abusing this process.
That's my question. Why are they not approaching the Court of Appeal? Meanwhile, Willie Obiano, the sitting governor of Anambra State, of course, ABGA, says he will for sure hand over to Chukwuma Soludo by all means possible.
Well, the ball is in the court of INEC right now. INEC will have to take a decision, and this decision would have to mean that it will stand by what its legal team actually tells it. We've had the INEC spokesman actually saying that they still stand by their last list. So we still await other legal.
Thank you very much, SUMNER SAMBO there.